Cinematic everything.
We approach marketing in a few different ways, but one way I like to always demonstrate how to get a consumer into a brand or to be a brand advocate is using a dartboard. Dartboard, you've got several rings around it, but let's just look at a really simple method that I like to approach things by. You have an outside ring, you have an interior ring, and you have a bullseye. Consumer's over here. With the consumer, you've got to get a consumer on the outside ring to consider your brand. That's the first ring. The second ring inside that is you got to find a way to engage them. So they got to consider your brand. Now once they're considering your brand, you have to engage them on the interior ring. Once they engage with your brand, you have to activate them somehow. That can be incentives, multiple different ways to activate them. In order to get them to the process in the bullseye to sell them, you have to have a consistency between consideration, engagement, activation into the sale. If you just use that method, a very simple method, and just think about that and find ways to apply it, like in the exterior ring on the consideration. They have choices. How do they consider your brand? You have to come up with tactics for them to consider your brand. The engagement, how do you get them to believe and engage into the brand? How do you activate them? Your promotional activities, incentives, hand-to-hand sampling, digital, whatever it may be. And then once it gets to the sales process, you've got them already there. That's when your product's got to sell itself.
IndirapProductions.com. Find us online at Indirap HD. Cinematic everything.